Hello and good morning. If you are watching this video, then you either need more help with your vignettes or you are absent Thursday, November 5th for World Literature. So we continue to work on our series of vignettes assignment, and actually what I wanted to do was go through how I completed my last vignette, which I haven't done yet. So this is basically completely on the fly. Why do I have two of these? As you can see, as always, we start with a little bit of technical difficulties because that's super fun. Did I make two posts? That seems unnecessary, doesn't it? Let's delete one of those. Delete. Okay. Alright, so I'll show you one of two things. We'll bring up a couple documents here. What else do I need? I probably need part 1. What's the name? I have part 2, which is the one I'm working on, and I'm going to need a copy of the book. Okay, so the first thing that I just want to remind you about is the grading, which I did not bring up. So with the second part, as far as with the 4 vignettes, it's really important that you rewrite them. And the first 2 should be your house and your name, unless you did something else, which is okay. But the next 4 need to be rewritten pieces. The reason why I chose this was because you need to show that you actually know the book. So this is what I like to focus on. This right here, these 3 things. You need your vignettes each need to do one of these things. Reveal character, tone, or mood. Have a theme or idea of its own that it wants to convey. Describe a scene or character that is important. The third part says, after you have written 4 additional vignettes, you should put them together in order, create a title, and create a dedication page. Send your scenarios dedicated the House on Mango Street to Alas Harris, or to the women. You should dedicate your series of vignettes to some person, place, thing that's meaningful to you. Remember that when you're writing, you should emulate the style of Sandra scenarios. Again, use your novel. Be sure to keep the elements of vignette in mind when you're writing. So, this is my example of my title page. So I came up with, like, the house on Mango Street. I have the house on Kiva Court. I found a picture of what I thought to be my house, but it's not. But that's the title page. You know, it actually took me about 10 minutes, and actually more like 25 because I'm still trying to figure out. I want to get a picture. And then, so my dedication page, this is a separate page. To my students who may shape my stories in decades to come, I have, it's in the middle. It looks all nice. And then what I did was I copy and pasted my first vignette from part 1, the house on Kiva Court. I pasted the second vignette, my name. I pasted my third vignette, my mines. I pasted legalize. As you can see, kinda want this to be near the bottom of the page because that's what it is like in House on Mango Street, and I want it to look like that. I'm not going to take off points if you guys don't have it look perfect like this, but I do kind of actually, I think that... Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm trying to make it look the most like the House on Mango Street as I can. So the house on Mango Street, some of the longer entries take up 2 pages. So that's what I'm doing right here. Is I'm just trying to figure out a little bit about how I can make this look like that more appropriately. And then I'm actually going to make that 2. Okay, alright, alright. No, my name needs to go down further. This is purely something that I just want to do because I want it to look cool. Mines. I think I can have mines on 1 page. Legalize. Legalize I want to have on 2 pages because I like legalize. All in, I think I can have on its own page. Okay, so yeah. Alright, there's legalize on its own page. Alright, so on my title page, I have my dedication. And like I said, I was just doing some editing to make it look like the house on Mango Street as far as how it looks. That isn't necessary for you guys to do, but I think that it's a project and you guys seem to be taking some part in it, so make it look good. Okay, so Now back to the stuff that actually probably matters a little bit more to you guys, and that is if you are having difficulty writing a vignette. So I went over this one, Dad who dies while mowing the lawn, and this is based on the vignette Papa who cries in the dark, or yeah, Papa who cries in the dark, I think. Papa, 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 papaya juice. Papa who wakes me up in the dark. I was so close. So it's on page 56. And one of the things that I enjoy doing is having it side by side, so I can kind of go back and forth. And I'm going to see what I have so far. I'm going to put this in another window over here because it needs to get completed. All right. Sing and dance too. Saw it. All right. So what do I have so far? Your Abuelito is dead. Your father is dead. Papa says early one morning in my room. Mom says when I answer the phone at Chevy's. He crumples like a cone and cries. So Barry Papa cries. I've never seen one Papa cry. She says in an unnerved voice. I wasn't expect. Good morning. Would you like to come and be on my video cast? I'm showing the students how to. Write a whatchamacallit, vignette for them. You want to come around, look, show your pretty faces, Dodge? Yeah, I'm recording. Say you record. There's like this this like Snagit program records the screen, and then I have another one that is like a mirror thing. So yeah, it's super easy. I'm actually gonna have my students do it. Haha, hear that, guys? What's up? What is this? This is for the Thanksgiving thing. It's gonna be super cool. Although you guys don't really. That doesn't have anything to do with this class. Yeah, that's fine. All right, your father's dead. So when I look at this, I think I have this first part of this kind of down. I have Mom says, she has Papa says, and then if her just news itself crumbles like a coat. That's why he says she says in a nut or voice. I've never seen my Papa cry, and I don't know what to do. I have never heard news like this from my mom, and I can't believe how she was like almost emotionless. How emotionless she was. I know he would have to go away, and then he'd take a plane to Mexico. All of his uncles and aunts will be there, and they will have black and white photo taken in front of the tomb with flowers shaped like spears and a white face, because this is how they send the dead away in that country. So I'm gonna kind of have I'm gonna kind of change this to the fact about what I'll have to do. I know that I will have to come back. That I cannot stay in college and will drive back to Peoria. And we'll drive back Peoria to help with the funeral arrangements and burial. So I'm looking this back and forth. So I know they all have to go away. That he will take. That I cannot stay in college. All the uncles and aunts will be there. I cannot stay in college. That I will stay. That I will see my loved ones. I will see my family, loved and unloved, like that, loved and unloved. And we'll drive back to Peoria to help with the funeral arrangements and the burial. They will have a black and white spear photo taken in front of the tomb with flowers shaped like spears and a white vase, because this is how they send their dead away in that country. Our funerals. We will have him cremated because he baked in the August sun. Yuck! That sounds gross, but I kind of like it. Alright, so then I'm continuing to move on here. I take it paragraph by paragraph. So because I am now the oldest, my father has told me first. Now is my turn to tell the others. I'll have to explain why we can't play. I'll have to tell them to be quiet today. Well, I'm not the oldest. I'm actually the youngest. because I am the youngest. My mom has told me last, and now it is my turn to face the news. I will have to figure out how to deal with death and put my own responsibilities behind me. My papa is the cans with who wakes up tired in the dark, who combs his hair with water. Jay is sitting on my bed, and I think if my own papa died, what would I do? I hold my papa in my arms. I hold him, and I hold him, and I hold him. What I am doing now is I'm thinking about how I best want to translate this stuff. So my papa, so let's talk about did I call her mother or mom? Mom. Alright. My mom. So her fire's not spelled like that, thank you Google. The fire's not spelled like that, thank you Google. How's fiery spelled? It has an E. Yeah, close. Her fiery red hair, laced with white. Alright. Who has been through kidney transplants and comatose sons who fights for any cause that she believes fervently in. Today is calling me at work. So I took the idea of Esperanza's father and I changed it to my mom because she was who told me the news. And I kind of think about some of the stuff that my mom has been through as far as some of the difficulties. And it's not the exact same, but I think it is a different twist on it. And then I'm going to look at this last paragraph. And I think if my own papa died, what would I do? I'm just going to pretty much copy that. And I think if my own mom, because I call her mom, died, what would I do? I hang up the phone. I drive and drive and drive home. Done. Okay, so I mean we can look here. And if I think my own papa died, what would I do? I hold my papa in my arms. I hold and hold and hold him. And I think my mom died, what would I do? I hang up the phone. I drive and drive and drive home. I kind of like that. And it's going offline for a minute. So, dad who dies while mowing the lawn. It's a depressing title, but I like it. So I'm going to copy and paste this over here. Legalize, and we'll have this as the last one, I guess. Control V. Alright. Gotta move this on down here. Nope. Gonna move this on up. I'm gonna read through these really quick because I like to go over and make sure there's no punctuation errors or anything. I know that there is some, so let's find those. We lived in another place for keep record now before I was born. It was where I grew up on that greenhouse in the mom cul-de-sac. My room shared by three brothers, one deaf and blind, and the controlling. I always slept on the bottom bunk in the room that was designed for couches and TVs instead of beds, Legos, and action figures. And one floor home where if the radio was playing in one room, it was playing in all. One floor home where if something was cooking in the kitchen, it'd be smelled throughout the house. And one floor home where if someone was yelling, anger would be carried in every room. Keep a quarter around a bus circle where we played hide and go seek and slid down the hills into the ravines where we shoved out the door by stepmom at 7. I didn't come. Yeah, where we were shoved out the door by mom at 7. At 7 sunlight. At 7 sunlight and didn't come inside until 7 twilight. Shoved out the door at sunlight. I kind of like this. At twilight. At sunlight. And didn't come inside until twilight. There was Adam. Those were my friends. It was Stephanie, Nikki, and Jenny. Those were my friends. It was Jimmy, Chris, and me. As keep going for everyone knew each other and everyone grew with each other. It was there we raced big wheels and bikes. It was there that we played cars until late in the night. It was there that I learned innocence and the outside world wasn't the place I wanted to be. Okay, so in Hebrew, my name means server judgment. In American, it means flow down. To me, it means sports superstars and usually being confused for a girl. I was named Jordan 4 days after I was born. My parents were staying upon me, part of the tradition of Jace from the Bible, in part because of the nurses said it was time. Part because the nurses said it was time. Carl's my middle name I inherited from a grandpa I never met. Don, and I are a lot alike, full of life humor and trying to make the best out of everything. Don was before I was born, but I live on reminding others of his presence. So if you notice, one of the things I'm doing is I read out loud. I think that's a really, really good way to proofread, and if you don't do it like that, you'll miss some things. My friends, I am J Mac, simply Jordan. Nicknames never seem to stick. My teachers always call me Mr. McDonald. I guess that's my name now. I don't float on the streets today, but flow through my students. I would have liked my parents to have more than 4 days to name me. I could have been Don Carlos or something else that doesn't remind me of the girls I met with the same name. Instead, I am the river judgment grading students each and every day. Minds. Everyone in our family has different minds. My dad's mind is one of rage, waiting to explode. My brother's mind is one of the vortex of emotion. My mom's one is one of my mom's. Yes, that's stupid. Mom's is one of conflict and determination. My mind is focused but fragmented, splitting and splitting all over the place. But my sister's mind is one of determination and grit. It is a global compassion that rotates always. It is a comforting voice of reason and calm errors. It is a well of knowledge being used by the village, refilled by the earth. And when I talk to her, it is the feeling that everything is okay. I like that one too. Legalize. One playing another round of Halo, which asks if he's going to cost you in Peoria his whole life. He has his own house. He can draw beautiful landscapes that convey the beauty. That convey the beauty of God. He can bowl at 270 on an off day, but he doesn't know I would be home and never I decided to play him around. He used to draw every day in class. Now he smokes, plays COD, and waits until he has to go to work. His family business. He used to be in college learning about fine arts, but now he sits around and searches street for anybody. Yesterday, while I'm visiting my friend, he tells the controller to me and says I'm good and takes another hit from the glass under yellow by use. Why they legalize, he asked, no one in particular. I don't know, maybe because it takes something. I reply as I look next to his computer and see a drawing pad collecting dust. Oh well, whatever, I'm going to see Alex wants to say. Mitch says he looks for his phone. Alright, I gotta go, I say, as I leave and see a crumbling home. And waste talent disappear a little bit in each, should we say puff? Each puff of smoke. Dad who dies while mowing the lawn. Your father is dead, Mom says when I answer the phone at Chevy's. He died while mowing. She says he died while mowing. She tells me. I don't say says twice. She tells me in another voice. I never heard news like this from my mom, and I can't believe how emotionless she was. I know I have to come back. That I cannot stay in because I always think my family loved all. We'll drive back to Peoria and help with the funeral arrangements and burial. We'll have him cremated because he baked in the August sun. Because I'm the youngest one, Mom's told me last, and now it is my turn to face the news. I'll have to figure out how to deal with death and put my responsibilities behind me. Mom is fire hair laced with white, who have been through kidney transplants, comatose sons, who fights for any cause that she believes firmly in today is calling me at work. And I think how did Sandra Sneros phrase this? And I think if my own papa, and I think if my own mom died, what I would do, I hang up the phone, I drive home. Oh, whoopsie. I guess all in is the last one on this one. Haha. I want this to be one page. Alright. Is that one page? Yep. And those who don't know any better come into our school with eyes turned down, noses turned up. They think we're stupid. They think that we aren't like them. They are ignorant people who need to learn just what we are all about. But we aren't dumb. We know the big black guy is Mr. We know the big, probably get rid of black, although, whatever. It's Mr. Henderson who teaches reflection students to help them forever in the future. That's the science teacher. Stage teaches elements of chemistry, biology, science, and how the world works. Miss G, the busybody, who is a mom 2, 4, and 90. All in, all around. We are different, but watch us go into other schools and district, and our mouths close up and our minds shut off. We look straight ahead to exits. Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Cool. So I'm done. This is what I am kind of expecting for this assignment. Like I said before, go through. I know that this was kind of a different video, but I also think that it's important that you see how I might process a work like this, as far as modeling, or, I'm not quite sure how to get this done, and that is one of the many different ways. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much for watching this. Have a great, wonderful day, and I love you all.